can't stand. Roads ahead under scarlet sand. Twilight reaching like angels through the sky. Feel my moment and breathe it in. Search for skies that begin and end. Close my eyes so I can see the light. So let it shine, 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 shine on me. Let it shine, 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 shine on me. So let it shine, 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 shine on me. Let it shine, 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 shine on me. Yeah, let it shine, 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 shine on me. Let it shine, 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 shine on me.
I was going to let you keep talking.
Okay.
Not knowing you're live. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Everyone coming in. Please hit the like button.
Yeah, I talked to Ryan while we're, the thing is going, and I'm like, can they hear me? Not that I'm saying bad things. I'm just like,
I'm going to pull you closer.
oh.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Aw.
Hey, Janet. Hey, Kathy. Free. Hey, Christy.
Yeah, I tell you, this is the night for our tribe family.
Yeah, it is Tribe Family Night.
Yes.
Speaking of which, God bless you, Eve, for being here for us. Appreciate so much how you're always here for us.
Yeah. It means so much to us. I don't know if we say it often enough, but
Hey, Jenna.
thank you so much for showing up, you guys. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Jenna.
It was kind of funny because Thursdays are like toward the end of my work week. Friday's kind of an easy day for me, easier day. And I came home exhausted from the week, took a nap again. Like on Thursdays,
I had to wake him up. I had to wake him up to come do the live.
Yes, she did.
Didn't I?
Mm-hmm. So I wake up and I'm like, and she goes, "What are we gonna do live about tonight?" I'm like, "Wait, listen, this was the deal." I said, I almost stopped doing Thursday lives because I could only do research for one night a week. That was the topic night, covering a case or whatever. And Thursday is don't have a topic.
Don't have a topic
Don't
night.
have a topic. So
I see it as the tribe family
night. Of course, Jen was running around getting ready. Yes, she was running around getting ready. That's what she does. And like throwing out ideas. Hey, can we talk about this tonight and that tonight? And within about 30 minutes, we actually came up with some pretty interesting topics.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, talk about.
Believe it or not.
Hence the thumbnail.
It worked out.
The thumbnail I made like 40 minutes ago.
He's like amazing.
Based on that.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Ryan's amazing.
Thank you.
You are.
You're too sweet.
Okay, guys.
Where do we start?
Listen to this.
Oh, it's celebration. Yes.
I don't know what happened to me this summer, but I just wasn't into it. It was so hot. I gotta tell you, I am so happy that it's September. I'm wearing I don't know if you can see it, but I'm wearing like a kitty Halloween-y shirt.
Can't see. Hold on. I put a comment in your way.
Yeah.
There you go. It's pretty shiny. It's really
cute.
shiny.
It's a Halloween-y kitty
it's
shirt.
Like blinding.
No, it's not.
It is cute. It's cute.
It's cute. But anyway, my point
What's
is...
our celebration for?
I declare this the first of fall.
You declare...
I declare this is the beginning of fall.
So Jen has the power to declare that it's the first day of fall before summer's even over.
It's... Okay, September starts its fall. Fall starts when September starts.
I think Jen was done with summer by like mid-June
I think
when
so.
it was 90
I
every
don't know,
day.
because there have been summers where I'm good, right?
Yeah, Kathy agrees.
What?
Cold can't come fast
Thank
enough.
you.
Cold, no. For me, it's like cooler, 70, 60 to
No,
70.
but I'm just like, I want to sit on my chair with a comfy blanket and read a book with some hot chocolate.
I'll tell
That's
you,
all I want.
when I was doing more leisure hiking, the fall is the most beautiful, perfect time to go hiking. It's
And
cooler.
also, I think from our 2-3 years of searching,
Yes.
it's been the easiest,
Yeah.
best time
Fall is when we
to
got,
do our
Yeah.
searches.
fall is when we do most of our searching.
Yes.
Um,
But we're also celebrating with wine,
she said you have to hold up your cup.
and
Yeah.
mine says trick or drink, and
mine
his says
here for
here
the
for the booze."
booze, Jen.
I just bought that.
Wow. I didn't even know what my cup said.
I bought that for him today.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys. We're not being bad, are we?
No, I mean,
Maybe. I don't know.
so
Get yourself a glass of wine and join us.
enjoy it. So I will tell a story based on the title was of this live is the day we almost gave up searching. And I'm not going to do like certain other creators and make you wait the entire live 3 hours later before I get to the point.
Yeah, that kind of is annoying, isn't it?
I'm not talking about anyone in particular, just someone I used to watch and it would drive me
Someone
crazy.
I used to know.
That's a good
that
song.
a
Someone
song?
I used to know.
Someone I used to
Someone I
know.
used-
I don't know. My hair's bugging me.
The
What's
day we
new?
almost gave up searching. Can you guess what day that was? Oh, I think I told you, didn't I? I didn't tell you.
No.
The day I almost gave up searching. I guess Jen never really gave up.
I don't give up.
There was never a time you actually.
No, I've gotten extremely frustrated. I haven't given up.
Rain Dancer's here.
Yay!
Where is she?
Hi, Rain Dancer. Where are you?
Anyway, somebody said hi to Rain Dancer. Hey, Rain Dancer, if you're. Oh, there we go. Thanks for coming in.
Yay!
Mod number 2, unless I missed
Alrighty.
any.
Eve is our mod.
You know what I love? We don't really need mods anymore. I pretty much blocked every asshole on the planet at this point.
I'm sure
Or at least
there's
on
some
YouTube.
more out there. There are always more a-holes. I
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
I can't.
They
I
come out of
can't. I
nowhere.
can't
Oh,
swear
yeah.
on here, but a-holes out there.
They
There
come
are
out of nowhere.
always.
So
You're allowed to swear, but I'm
Yep.
not.
Yep.
Not that I ever swear.
So the day people are like, I can't believe you never give up. You keep going out there. How do you guys do it? Blah, blah, blah. And it's thank you for recognizing the difficulty of throughout everything that gets thrown at us.
Yeah.
Yes, we make the decision the following week to come up with a plan and get back out there. Hey, Doom guy, if that's a gaming reference, I love that. Just so you know, because I love Doom. I'm from the Gen X. But if it's not, that's okay too. If you're just about Doom and you like Doom,
A
that's
bunch of people
cool
are
too.
reading that book Doom now.
There's a
Over
book,
again.
Doom. Oh, I'm annoying people. I just started a story and then I stopped again.
Oh, sorry.
But no,
my
this
fault.
is
I always do.
no, but this is Tribe Night, so it's allowed to be interrupted.
There is
all
a
right?
book, and a bunch of youngins, are starting to read it right now.
Called Doom.
Yeah.
Is it about the game?
I think it's about the story.
The story behind the game?
I think so.
I might actually read that.
Let's see.
It's a
I
good
don't know.
story.
I'm not always right with my information.
It was there was a really cool story behind the game, although it was science fiction. I don't know if you like science
Dune.
fiction.
You're right, Doom guy. Okay,
Oh my
sorry,
gosh,
Dune.
Jen.
What? Okay.
Jen.
Doom guy, I'm sorry.
you're from
I'm
you're-
sorry.
You're also Gen X. You should know about Dune. That was like the greatest movie of our time. Not the greatest. That was like Star Wars and all those. But
I guess my thing is that the youngins now are reading it.
okay, not related.
The youngins are reading Dune right now.
Yeah,
so that's
well,
a thing.
Jen, our kids' favorite music was from the 90s. I told you, our generation has the coolest stuff.
I know.
What can I say?
But okay.
Coolest music, coolest movies, coolest toys, which most of them you're not allowed to sell anymore, like lawn darts. Remember lawn darts?
You're not allowed to sell them?
You can hold it. Are you kidding? A dart that kids can throw up in the air and like come down.
Oh, there are so
Yeah,
many
no,
other things.
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, but this hair.
Your dad had this, what is it called? Back in the 40s, you guys, in the 40s, they gave kids these, what are those sets called that you can build stuff? There's like pieces, not
Tinker
Legos,
Toys.
like Tinker Toys, but this kit was all metal
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
It
screw,
was
sharp screws, and like it was like
Well,
sharp
yeah.
wheel stuff. And
Yeah, but wasn't it made out of lead or something?
now all of his all of his
Action toys.
were lead toys
Yeah.
back then. Yeah, yeah.
And he still had them. And he let me play with them.
I think, yeah, erector. Thank you, Doom guy. Yes, erector sets.
Doom guy, I apologize about the whole Doom thing.
Thank you, Jenna. Yes,
but I am
erector
a
sets.
woman of the. I don't know. I'll shut
What,
up
are you-
now. No, but okay.
So
I'll
yeah,
shut up
erector
now.
sets.
Anyway. Hi, Colorado.
Hey, Colorado
Mama.
mama. Just got the We Are
The
the Felons. Oh yeah, that was our other one. That was a great one. Wasn't that a great one? That was one of my favorite lives.
Oh my lord. Don't bring that up again. I'm just getting over it now.
It took her. By the way,
Oh my god.
I apologize for not getting online last week until Sunday,
It's my fault.
but that was probably part of the reason. But even
No, but okay. Now,
oh yeah,
Ryan probably doesn't.
Wait,
oh
whoa,
my
whoa,
god,
whoa.
this freaking hair. What?
There's a Gen X takeover happening in Nashville.
What?
Is that like when all the Gen X people from the state all go to Nashville
What's all that about?
and like do
We don't-
80s and 90s stuff?
We need to know about that one.
If there's like 90s music going on, I'm all there.
I don't know about the 80s.
No, 80s was
The 80s, I grew up in the 80s, but
Ah.
the 80s were the worst
In
time in
September.
my life.
Jen, we got to go to that. Gen
That
X.
would be cool.
We'll have to Google it unless you have a link. Feel free to share the link in the chat. If it has to do with Gen X, we're all about it.
That'd be really cool. We're coming back. Us Gen X's.
We are making a
coming
comeback. I watched a YouTube video once where this guy said the first clip was not a millennial, even younger
Why
than
is
a
there
millennial,
hair?
going, why aren't we going after Gen X? Why does Gen X get away with everything? Why is it just the
We're
boomers?
awesome. 'Cause
And this
we're
guy
awesome.
goes, listen, number one, because the boomers know that we are still supporting them, whether we're paying for their taxes for their retirement or we're literally taking care of
I
them.
swear to God, this hair.
And then the youngest
Sorry,
generation
guys.
today, we're literally taking care of them. They're still living in our homes, eating our food.
Well,
You don't bite the hand that feeds you. So
That's true,
yeah.
isn't it? What were we just talking
My
about?
story, which tonight, like I said to you all who come back here and listen after, Sunday is a great day for you because Sunday I can talk uninterrupted, but Thursday night is tribe night, and tribe night is when the people in chat can take control.
He wants to blame me.
So I will get through like a quarter of a story.
You guys,
Then
just
I gotta take a break,
personally.
but I'll get back to it. I
I
promise.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
I was
So-
interested in what you were talking about. So that was
The day I almost gave up searching.
Ah.
All right. So we started searching. We're going on almost second year now. I don't know when we hit 2-year mark. I think January. I think I started in January. I kind of unofficially started in Laurel Run, not
it.
telling
Yeah, that
people.
wasn't January.
That was earlier. So I don't know, but I'm just saying.
It was in the fall, I think.
I was doing that all fall.
Yeah.
Thank you. Of
the fall
2023
before.
2022.
January.
Yeah. It was January 2023. So I actually
Mhm.
started in 2022. And then, oh, you're not a boomer rain dancer. You're not old enough to be a boomer. Come on now.
Well, come on.
Um,
My parents are boomers, and they're like, my dad's 90. Believe it
Yeah.
or not. I had to just put that in there.
Yeah. Well-
Why? I'm sorry, guys. I know it's annoying when people touch their hair, but I've got this hair sticking out this butt.
cameras aren't good for you.
Everybody's.
Um, No, it's not right now.
Oh, did you hear that?
No, I meant you seeing a camera of yourself, not
Oh,
camera.
God. Cameras aren't good.
Not
for
cameras
me.
aren't good to you. You guys, as a guy,
Oh,
can I tell you, it's really hard when you open your mouth and things come out, and then they come out wrong. because
That was really wrong.
some women can be very sensitive about the way things are said.
You
and
better
certain
watch what you're
words are
saying.
placed
Watch
in
what
front of the
you're
other, and so you have to
saying.
be very careful how you place those words.
Watch it. Okay, this is
Okay.
what guys hate, is that we're like interrupting what you're saying.
Yeah.
People hate
Yep.
that.
Yep. So, okay. I was searching in Laurel Run, and then we announced, and then I'm like, okay, I can't fake it anymore. I did that video. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's obvious what I'm doing, searching for summer. And at that time, Jen and I was talking to Jen about it. First, I was doing it, and I'm like, why am I going to do this? Well, obviously, I'm out there, and I want to do something. I was at that point in my life where I was trying to find true purpose.
It took a while.
I'm going to talk about.
I'm sorry.
And you guys, I'm going to talk about purpose, because when we talk about what does it take when all hope is lost, we're going to get back to this point, okay? Because in my life, and I'm not going to talk a lot of detail about our lives, because wow, ammunition for people. They just will they'll rip everything apart. So no, we're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about.
We've been married for 27 years, together for what?
But we've been through
30 years.
We've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And our family had been through hardship after hardship after hardship. When I say hardship, like, I know a lot of you are going through hardships probably that were worse than what we were going through. The problem, the issue we had was that our hardship was extended. It went on for year. It's like, when is this going to finish? When is it going to get better? And then it was like 10 years. So think about, like, after I didn't want to talk about that now. I wanted to talk about the other story, but I'm going to get back to this, you guys. What put it in me to feel that way, and it came from my childhood too. But at that point in my life, I was like late 40s. I didn't feel late 40s. I still don't. I feel like I'm 39. I told people I've been 39 for the past however many years, because I feel 39. And
no, I do too.
But
I feel like I'm in my 20s.
Well, I think a lot of guys go through this where they're like, I'm not approaching 50. That can't be. I can't be old. Like, I can't be old. So you've got a lot of guys.
This is my life. Is this my life?
Is this my life? Like that song, that famous song.
This is my beautiful wife.
I'm going through, like, I'm even talking to someone. Like, I even got this really cool guy counselor. I'm like, I got to talk through this stuff with you, dude.
I can't believe you're talking about this.
No, everyone should have a counselor.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone.
No, I don't mean that. I just mean
everyone should have someone to talk to. No, it's important.
I didn't know about this. All right.
You knew what?
No, I didn't.
That I was going to talk about it.
I
don't mind talking about this because it's about me. I don't care about talking about me, because people can say whatever they want, and I don't listen, so I don't care. But I was starting to go through what a lot of guys end up, where they take a left path into literally left field, like with a brand new car, and they go off the road into left field, like
or a Jeep.
Or that Jeep was not a midlife crisis.
He got that before.
No,
okay,
yes, it was.
He got that.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of guys who are going through that, and they want to continue feeling young, they'll try to find something, and a lot of them end up destroying their lives in the process. And I realized, talking with this guy, who's amazing, by the way.
Now, what did he say about the grass is greener?
Yeah.
Right?
One of his best comments was, the grass is always greener because of shit.
It's full of shit.
It's full of shit. He had a farm. He was a counselor, but he also had a farm. And he's like, they say the grass is always greener. Well, you know what makes grass green, right? Shit. It's a good point.
You'd find, maybe you'd go into it and it'd be great, but after 2 or 3 years,
Robin, I think women go through it too. I really do.
Oh yeah.
I think women go through it too.
And I was just going through it with him, and that was enough for me.
Yeah, well, I talk about losing hope. Like, I don't know. It was. Is this it? Like, I was sitting there thinking to myself, and I did a video on this, which I hid, because I'm like, I'm not gonna. I pretty much went through a lot of details, and I'm like, I'm not gonna give people
I don't
who hate
think
me.
I've even seen it.
Yeah, I don't. I took it off. I just didn't want to deal with it.
Okay, guys.
But I'm gonna share.
Good.
I was thinking to myself, even being successful, even what I consider successful, like what are your dreams you have in your life? Kids out there who are like, what are your dreams? I want to be a police officer. I want to own a business, and I want to have a nice house, and I want to have like women, the night white picket fence and 3
Women,
kids.
huh?
Well, because that was your dream your whole life. You're like, I just want the white
Women?
picket
No, you said
fence.
women.
Yeah. Like I'm saying women have dreams,
Oh, I
right?
thought you said I wanted women.
Oh
That's
my
what
God.
it sounds
Yeah, that clip is going to be taken out of context
like.
now.
I wanted women.
Yeah, I wanted women. I mean, obviously.
Well, now they're gonna have me say it.
Yes.
So, Doom guy, I agree. Sorry.
Men and
Just
women have the same emotions. They express them differently.
I
Absolutely.
totally agree with that.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes. I think I've seen you know the most powerful scenes, we both agree to this, when you're watching a movie, and this concept here is like the guy, you know, he's feeling strong emotions.
Mhm.
You know, he's got the same level of emotions that women would have in that situation. And when you see that one single tear come out of
And
his,
you know it's like it's
and you know
a big.
it's huge. Like
Yeah.
that's the tip of the iceberg. And it's so absolutely, I agree. So I made a decision. I'm like, I've got to find my purpose. I've got to find, you know, what does happiness mean? That's my whole thing. Was
Yeah.
like, what does happiness to me? I wasn't even looking for a purpose.
It wasn't like an easy short couple weeks.
Took a year. I'm like, what does happiness mean? And I kept asking this guy I was talking to, like, what is happiness? I thought happiness is when you get everything you ever dreamed of, and then life's going to be awesome. But you know what happens, especially to the teens out there, the college students, when you're like, I'm just going to get that house, I'm going to get that car, I'm going to get that perfect job, and life's going to be perfect, and I'm going to be happy. And then I'm going to be happy. When I get that beautiful car, brand new, then I'm going to be happy. When I get the house, then I'm going to be happy. And what dawned on me in the course of these sessions is that end comment. When I accomplish this in the future, then I'm going to be happy. Only then I'm going to
So
experience
then
happiness.
You're never gonna be happy.
You're going to always have
If
something.
That's what.
If your goal is going to bring you happiness,
Yeah.
you're never going to be happy, because you always have to have human nature. You're always going to have another goal. And so you're never, if your goal is your like future happiness, you're never going to be happy. So then what's happiness?
Right. So
No.
you have to find happiness
What
in your
is
present.
happiness in your present?
Right.
In my life today, what is it I have to be happy
I
about?
know it wasn't an easy.
That's not an easy thing to answer
No,
for a lot of
It
people.
wasn't an easy. I don't know. Like. It wasn't easy.
No.
I
Well,
just want to say it
no.
wasn't easy.
And my process was, well, what always made me happy in the moment is my health, being able to do things actively. I'm like, okay, that's today. Like if I can, especially if I can, of course, another goal, right? But I know I could achieve it in a fairly short time. If I could get my health back to a point where I can get back in nature, I know I can be happy while I'm in nature, while I'm enjoying the world. Make more time for spending actual like family days. I took the girls finally, instead of working all the time, I slowed down my work, took the girls to a bowling alley one night, just the 2 girls.
They loved it.
And they
It
absolutely
was so fun.
just like, hey, let's have
They were
dad,
like,
daughter, dad, and dad
"Yeah."
night. And
They
of course,
loved it.
and then Jen and I started just like, I don't know, we started doing more
I would
things.
think I was a little patient during this.
Yes. But finally I got out of this like coma I was in, and we started, especially, and what happened, I would say I recovered from that way before, because I started hiking. Like hiking brought me so much joy, so much happiness. And then I found purpose. Like my job always has brought me joy because I love what I do. And it's finding joy in what you're doing today, even though maybe someday it might be another job or whatever. But I was
Right.
finding joy in every day. And in the process of finding joy, I was feeling closer to God, especially on those hikes. And there's the mountains, and Jen started coming with me, and we started feeling this joy together.
That was awesome.
And it was like it's at this certain point. Hey, Nana for life. Oh, I'm so happy you're here.
Hi.
At a certain point, those comments started coming in. Hey, search for summer. And as I mentioned, when summer went missing, I was lost. Like at that 2021, I couldn't find anybody. I couldn't even find myself. Like I was so self-absorbed. Right. And by the time those comments started coming, I had found hiking. I had started making videos to share my joy, and those comments started coming in, and I'm like, wait a second, the next level where you can get through anything in life, where you can be in a situation where nothing around you is good, when nothing around you seems good, when
Right.
when let's say you're living alone, maybe
But you
you're
really
alone,
had so much good.
you feel like you have no I
Sorry,
mean,
that was the
if you
drive.
stop and think, most people can come up with things that they are thankful for. There are some people out there who are like, dude, I have nothing to be thankful for. I have nothing. I have no friends. I have no family. I live alone. I have maybe I have a disabled person that I have to actually be responsible for, or I have kids I have to be responsible for, and I'm a single mom. Like, what do I have to be happy
Or
for?
I am a disabled person.
Or I'm a disabled person. What do I have to be happy for? And let me tell you guys, yes, that coming up with what makes you happy at that point doesn't seem easy until you, number one, try to look in the moment, like what is here today in front of me. Even something as simple as, you know what, I like to go outside in my garden and I like to pick flowers. I like how they smell. I like putting together, like at one point Jen was into putting together like flower bouquets. She took a class on it actually at one
I
point.
did.
And you take it in the house and you smell it, and you know, little things that just add up throughout
Beautiful.
the
It
day.
adds beauty.
Yeah. Um, but as you're finding those little things that give you happiness, all of the pattern of those things are a larger thing, and that's called your purpose. And so when you're doing little things that keep adding up to this pattern of, I actually kind of like all of these things that work together, maybe that's my purpose.
And that really.
And then your purpose is no longer like, okay, when you're younger, happiness is very self-centered. It's like,
Yeah.
I want a car, I want a house for myself, I want my life to be better in
I mean,
some way.
and that's normal because you
I mean,
you need
that's
things to strive for,
you
and that's what you see, right?
you do need
Like,
drive. You do need
right,
drive
and you get to
to
that
improve your
point,
life.
but once you're at that point, you've got all that. Now, what's left?
That's
right?
exactly when you've run out of. Now, if your goals are tied to your purpose, if you take all those goals that will maybe as a side effect might help improve your life too, but if you take
Right.
those goals and you transition it to like, what's my purpose? What can I do? And what's the purpose? If it's not to help yourself, then a purpose will be to help the world in some way, to help other people, to help to do something that makes the
But
world a
even
better
if it's
place.
a small thing,
And it
like
could be the tiniest
I don't.
thing.
This isn't small, but if you like go to a humane society and
Oh yeah.
take care of animals, or that's not a little
Yeah.
thing, but I'm saying like it's something within your grasp. There is something you can do.
Yeah, and then your joy. Let's say you do decide you're going to work in a shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah, for pets, like for animals, right?
Mhm.
And so you start doing that, and all of a sudden you're discovering that your joy that you thought came from the things around you or the house you're in or the people in your life, you're realizing that like you're petting a dog, the dog looks like it's actually smiling at you. It's
It
so
means so
happy.
much to
And
that dog.
that giving happiness to another being, you start realizing that you can experience happiness
Or if you
from your purpose.
knit or crochet and you make a blanket for babies in the neonatal unit, that's beautiful.
Yes. Yep.
Or if you, I don't know,
Yes, and
you can do something.
Doom Guy's exactly right. Like it's like a race when you're in high school and college,
Oh
right?
yeah,
You
Doom
want the
Guy,
better
totally
car,
agree.
you want the cooler
You're a
car.
smart guy, Doom Guy.
And yeah, when you take it outside of yourself, people are like, how can you ignore all of the crap people throw at you? Like I tell people when they're talking bad about you on other channels, just like block it, don't look at it. And they're like, a lot of people are like, how do you not somebody out there is talking about you, how do you not care? How do you not look at it? Like, I'm so curious. And I'm like, I'm not curious because of this. If
Yeah.
I no longer compare myself to them, so I don't have to care what they think about whether I'm below or above or below them.
Right.
Because if their opinion is not serving the greater purpose that we have, then they're serving another purpose, and that's their purpose. I don't know what that
of
is.
course.
And that has no use in my life because it doesn't serve our purpose. So the other people out there, by contrast, you've got channels who actually will reach out and say, hey, I see your purpose. I want to help. I want to contribute. I'm like, dude, let's do it. I will promote your channel. We'll do things to help you too. as much as we
Yeah,
can.
I know
And
we say this a lot, but we're, positive vibes only.
yeah,
And even if somebody comes to us that, wants to uh have something to do with our channel or whatever, and they're not reputable, we're not going to.
reputable as in respectful,
Right,
honest,
right.
fair, kind. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
So
Doesn't matter how popular they are.
yep. Now the reason I went down that long road to talk
Rabbit
about
hole.
where I found purpose is because there was a moment after the Laurelman hiking, after I announced what I was doing for summer, after I found our purpose was originally searching for summer. Then we realized it's actually the larger purpose of trying to bring voice and visibility and maybe someday answers for all missing children that we possibly can. That that's a purpose outside of ourselves. It brings us great joy, although a lot of sadness, but disappointment mostly.
Yeah.
Um, but those first days, we hadn't quite figured that out. And I'm like, I'm just going to do something good for the world. I'm going to help with this case. And before you know it, we had out of left field, we had literally like, I think 14-hour lives at some point, just slamming us, like attacking you, attacking girls,
especially
attacking me
for some reason.
and
to get to Ryan because he's
yeah.
so protective
Well,
of me.
and by that point, I think I had built enough that I felt confident we could maybe make a difference. Like we actually had gone. I think we had 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers at that point. I can't remember, but I had plans. I had gear. I'm like, I think I can actually bring this to the table, and I've got some ideas for new technology I want to try. And then when that came out of left field, I'm thinking to myself like, yeah, I've got a lot to offer, and I'm pretty sure I have a lot to bring to the table. For me, it's always been like I take a different approach than most people. I think I can bring in outside technology and I can do things in unconventional ways that might help cases. And when that happened, I'm like, why would I go through all the energy and time it's going to take to try to get this equipment, probably mostly out of my own pocket?
Right.
Why am I trying to do something? Why am I trying to sacrifice so much of myself when it's not appreciated? When I'm going to get attacked, or I'm going to get accused of being whatever names they put out there, grifter and all that crap. Like what? You know what? Screw this. Like I have so many other skills that I can use to better our family. I can go do that. I can go edit. Right. So I was pretty close one night to just putting an announcement out saying, you know what, screw you all guys, I'm done. I'm sorry. Yeah. I can't put up with this crap. Hey, Andy.
The whole YouTube.
Like I no reason to. I have nothing to gain.
No.
We have nothing to gain. Well, the only thing that maybe like some of these annoying like channels that try to find whatever reason they can to call you a grifter, the only thing that they could say, because they originally were in one of comments of one of our first videos, and they were like, you're just trying to make money off it. And they're doing this to Nug you guys. Just recently, they're going to Nug's channel and being like, you're only covering Summer's case because you want to make money off the case. And he was cool. At the end of his last video, he goes, hey, for all you those who support us in the searches, thank you. For all of you those who don't, you can kiss my big ass.
That sounds just like Nug.
Yes. But at that point, I was like, I'm not willing to even do that. I'm not even willing to. So in this, in the comments on the video, she was like, you're just in it for the money. And I'm like, we literally don't make any money.
If anything, let me tell you, he keeps getting things on Amazon, and I swear to you,
I wait.
We cannot afford them.
I'm slowing down. We're out of pocket.
I need a couch.
We're out of pocket.
We need a couch. We need a Papazon chair.
What she said was, well, that may be now, but not in the future. Well, you know what? It's a good point. In the future, we may be making, let's say in the future, we're making $1 million a year. Okay. Now you've got, I know.
Like that's gonna.
But you've got, there are two types of people. And I guess what we're asking everyone is faith in our integrity, that in in 10 years. I don't know.
Well, you saying that just really reminds me about how much I don't care about them.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Well,
it-
that's my point. Like you've got people who probably are out there doing stuff
well, of
for
course, a
for
lot of
whatever
people
future money
need
they think they're going to get.
People need money.
But you've got people who, when I'm going to look at EquiSearch, this dude lives in a house that's like, he could live in a nicer house if he wanted to, but he is very humble. He lives in by modest means. He invests everything that they get coming in donations back into the
But
search.
look at Vern.
Vern lives on a shoestring,
I know.
and he invests everything in his money.
He,
So
if anybody, he does
yeah,
everything. You know.
but the thing is, I can say that, you guys, and in my head, I know my future vision is like we're gonna just travel the country, try to find answers, probably live in a secondhand RV or something. I don't know. Like
That sounds fun to me.
yeah, we're
I
not.
don't. We're
Like I said, our
simple
purpose,
people.
we're no longer about ourselves. We're about a purpose, and that's the purpose.
Yeah.
And so you can say that till you blue in the face. They don't know that is true or not. So we're just going to have to basically, that point, I didn't care.
No.
I called our mentor, who thankfully we had met by that point, and I told her, I'm like, look,
I hope you're out there.
they're saying all this crap about us. I don't see the point of me investing the next 5 years of my life, 10 years of my life, when all you get is hate. Like all you get is people being horrible to you. And
But that's not the point.
this is a woman, you got, just to give you her perspective, like this is a woman who has seen battles in Iraq and Afghanistan. She's lost people, she's seen horrible things. And she said, what was it exactly?
I don't know.
She goes, Ryan, they are so far, she said, with your purpose, with the purpose you and Jen have, these people that do this, number one, have no purpose. They are so far beneath you that you even paying any mind or spending any of your mental energy on them is giving them energy. It's like giving them something
that
of
makes me
yourself.
feel bad now.
She's like, you're, oh my, Shelly, you don't have to do that, but thank you so much.
Oh.
You're so sweet.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Doom Guy, I can't tell you how much that means to me. I've had a lot
Thank you so much.
I've had a lot of family members who have served in the military. I've always wanted to. Technology just took over me, and I wanted to go to school for engineering too, so I chose that one. But yeah,
He's a vet at heart.
at heart, I am a vet at heart, but I would never say that because I have a lot of friends who are vets, and I know that no one can say they know what those guys have been through. The stories they've told, they're buddies. They have this inner circle of they understand each other, and I get that. I'll never be able to, but a lot of respect for vets. Yes.
Oh yes.
So if you sense that from me, I appreciate it.
My father is a vet.
Jen's dad is a Army Corps of Engineers. Yep.
From
Yep.
Korea.
So yeah, she made me realize that hate is the devil's way of drawing you away from your purpose. Anything evil like that is God's way of pulling you away from your true purpose. You horrible mod. Nana, you are a great mod.
Oh shoot. Shoot. I said shoot. Good for me. Nana.
So I mean, I may
Why would you
have it
say
not
that?
lovely at the moment, but there are many others just to block over that have it worse. Yes. Yep. I'm not special. But Colorado Mountain Mama, it doesn't, sorry, I just massacred your name. Sorry, Colorado Mountain Mama, that does not mean that your situation isn't important or unique. Like, but that uniqueness of your situation gives you, I think, a hint to your purpose.
Right.
A lot of people, I grew up with a disabled brother, which most people know if they watch my channel from the beginning. And even people who have a disability can have a purpose because you don't need to physically do things to have a purpose. There are a lot of things. If you wake up in the morning, you can do something that might better. I mean, it's like doing a painting,
or even, you know,
The-
I know
bring more
from
beauty into the
experience, but
world in some way.
just to survive is something. Like if you get up, and make your bed, that is something. You're living.
That's an accomplishment. You wake up every
Right.
day. That's another day that you're breathing, that God has given you to do
You
something.
take a
Yeah.
shower, that is an accomplishment. You can't look at it like it's not.
We all are here for a reason. I believe that so
We
much.
are. Like I've been there. You know, some days you get up, if you take a shower, that's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, clap yourself on the shoulder. I mean, a lot of
Yes.
people
And you know,
hate-
and then maybe the next day you get up
Mhm.
and you can make your kids pancakes.
Yeah.
And that's a huge accomplishment. But that's great. You know, you just being alive, right?
Yep.
Just being alive.
Just waking up every morning and putting your feet in your boots and
Mm-hmm.
walking down the stairs is a accomplishment and is
And
something to be
people-
proud
and-
of.
And it helps people. I think if you take care of yourself, then you're able to help
Mhm.
others. Right?
Yes. I should get back to that though. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What Anna just said was my point, is that she said to me that the hate, the attacks, the negativity is evil, pulling you away from your purpose. As Nana succinctly pointed out,
Mhm.
the purpose isn't YouTube. The purpose isn't making money. The purpose ultimately, and this is what our mentor helped us understand and get back to, is the purpose is missing children. Like your purpose is so much greater than any of the hate and the evil and
Right.
it's good. It's something good. And if we're focused on Summer, if we're focused on Layla, or focused on All In, our only hope is to help either bring answers. It may not even be finding them. It may just be helping to bring answers of some kind. That's our purpose. And that needs to be what we focus on.
Right. Yeah, I was just thinking today about the time before the internet when children were missing.
Wait, when was before the internet?
You and I were talking about it, where the kids' faces were on milk cartons.
Oh yes, you guys. Do you remember when they put missing children on milk cartons?
So what could we do then compared to now?
What can we do now compared to then?
Well, either way.
Well, you gave a good example, like Dog the Bounty Hunter. It's like the Sebastian case.
They might not know about
The Sebastian case, you guys. Sebastian Rogers, like it. I was hearing like, hey, it's almost like it's dying down, and I started.
How long ago did this happen? Do you know?
This is recent. The
No,
Dog
I
the
mean
Bounty-
how long has he been missing?
Oh, how many years? Somebody here can help us out.
How long has Sebastian been missing? Sorry, guys, we should know this.
I can find out. Exact. I'm not going to guess. I could probably guess pretty close, but I'll probably get it too wrong. All right. Sebastian Rogers went missing February 25, 2024. There we go.
Okay, it wasn't that long ago.
25, 26. Close enough, Shelley. 6 months.
Not
Wow.
that long ago.
So see, yeah, we were hearing
They're
like,
still alive, very alive.
Yep. But we were hearing it slowing down, and Jen and I like, well, at first we're like, oh, should we get involved? And we're like, yeah, we don't even have enough funds to like do what we're doing. So
I mean, he's pretty far.
it's a 5-hour
from
drive.
us.
Otherwise we would
Yeah.
probably, but we thought it was dying down and getting hopeless, more hopeless. And then all of a sudden, you've got people throwing money at it. And that had Jen and I talking today. Like, is that what it takes? You guys, like,
Money.
does it take money?
Well, tell them why. What happened? once
A
they
Dog the
gave
Bounty
money?
Hunter. So first there was you guys, it was in sequence. There was like a $50,000 reward. Somebody else put up another 25. I think it was
And now it's at 100.
The media guy, I can't remember who it was, but it was 75,000. Dog the bounty hunter comes in, and now it's like $100,000.
Mhm.
And so it's like they started piling up on each other. People with money started like throwing money at it. And so is that what it takes? Like, what's your channel? I found a quarter with no bevel edge. What in the world are you talking about? Rain Dancer, sometimes you talk in code. Like, what in the world?
Cryptic.
So what does it take, you guys? Like, does it take money to bring in all the people who have the resources, who have the equipment?
Right.
I guess.
Well, I guess my question was, before the internet, before YouTube, how did things work with all this? Like,
it was flyers and milk cartons. And then you had searchers. I don't know. There were a lot of people in Summer's case. You're right. There were a lot of groups. There was a reward. Did it get up?
there
that
was
high?
I don't think it got up.
It didn't get that high.
I thought it was like 35.
Yeah, something like that.
45,000. I don't know. But I mean, that went away fast. I don't know
Okay.
what happened to that.
So Dog put up 25. Yeah. There's only Nana. Nana said there's only 50K verified from TBI.
But it's gone now, right?
No, we're talking. Wait,
Oh, sorry.
we're getting off topic.
Oh, sorry.
I thought she was talking about Sebastian.
Sebastian's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Last thing I heard, it was 100, but I don't know.
I thought it went up. Somebody put 25, and well, she's saying TBI has only basically said, the reward is 50,000. Other people can put up what they want.
Okay, Doom Guy. People were much better connected with each
Yeah,
other back
That's
then.
true. You had people picking up a
And
phone.
isn't that
Well, I don't. Connected in
that-
different
what's
ways.
the word?
Now everyone just goes on social media and posts, their opinions about things. Back then,
I
they'd
guess
call
my
each other up
point
on.
is like, does all this noise really help? Or was it better back then when we didn't have all this extra noise, but they were just focusing on the facts?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's all they could do.
Yeah, the internet lets you get the information out there,
But
but it
everybody's,
also
like,
creates a whole lot of conspiracies and
Right.
noise and
and
distraction.
it can distract.
Maybe you're
from-
right. I don't know. Now you want make
Yeah,
me want
you
to.
know what I'm saying.
Now you
though.
make me want to do some research on whether they had a better success rate before the internet.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh my
That's what
gosh.
I'm saying.
Yeah, Steven. Hey, Blue Eyed Dumplings.
Hello.
Good to see you. I agree, Steven. When was the last time somebody wrote a letter?
Okay, Steven.
I don't even like writing
Okay,
with
wait,
a pen.
wait. Steven, I have pen pals.
Actual pen.
No, like I'm in these face. Oh, Ryan's leaving me now.
I'll be right back. Talk about your pen pals.
No, I'm in these Facebook groups where we have pen pals, and let me tell you, it's so nice to get snail mail. Like I open the mailbox and I get all this crap that I just throw directly into the trash. But now I get actual letters in it. It's awesome. So Ryan's back and he can talk.
Once computers came out, like I always had horrible handwriting.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I had a hardest time learning in
Ugh.
third grade how to correctly hold a pen even, or a pencil. When computers came out, it was like heaven for me. I just love writing with the computer. I like typing.
Yeah.
I type really fast. So
Can I interrupt? Colorado Mountain Mama, if you can message me, is there a way I can get you in touch with some
give your email.
pen pal?
What's your email? Oh, do you want to give your email?
Sure.
Probably not.
Jade. You know what it is.
I don't want people emailing
Okay.
you. They just get some haters out there.
Get in touch with Ryan.
Yeah, message
I
me
don't know.
on Facebook, email.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
give you
in
her.
some-
I'll give you her email.
Yeah, I'm in some Facebook groups where we have pen pals.
Okay.
Sorry. Big segue.
Yeah.
Or big.
Yeah, people.
ahead.
The technology was different. Well, I mean, the technology wasn't as good either as far as searching technology. So
Mm.
I don't know that the success rate.
I think there were less missing children then.
Probably were less missing children.
It's a different.
It's a different world.
time.
Yeah.
It's a different world. I don't know if people agree, but
Oh, Dottie, you're so right. Absolutely. You have to. Yeah. You do have to
Shit.
reinvent yourself.
That's sad.
You know what I heard the statistic, don't know if it's true, but they did psychological research and happiness, believe it or not, I don't know how they measured happiness. But they had literally maybe just asked people if they felt happy. And
When was this?
I can't remember. I can give you guys the link if you don't believe me. But
No, I believe you.
this was just a psychological study over a huge population, number of years, and they took age groups and they showed like the level of happiness by age.
Hmm.
How happy are people at different ages? And at the younger ages, probably because you're being taken care of and you don't have care in the world.
Do you mean in this sense, like
Recent, this in general, it's
how they are
consistent.
now?
This has been consistent.
Oh,
Actually, good point. Probably more recent.
okay.
Things change in culture,
Sorry.
but happiness is highest up until like your 30s.
Really?
Yep. And then from 30s, 35, 40, 45, 50, there's this huge dip in human happiness.
And that's called midlife crisis.
No, it
Yes,
starts.
it
It
is.
starts at 35. It
I
starts.
don't know.
It starts
Well,
around. I don't know why, but it's around the guys. You think you'd be happiest. People are funny, aren't they? Like you think when you're starting to achieve things you always wanted in your life, like children, having children. If you want children, that's not everyone's happiness.
of
You
course.
get a house, you get the job you always wanted, or you get a job at least.
Mm.
You would think you'd be getting happier and happier and happier through your life, but no. Like you just start dipping.
Well, I think there's a difference now because people are having children a lot later than they used to.
And Nana hit it. Nana hit it. It's like there's this learning.
I
there's
agree.
there's
well,
this
I'm 50.
there's
but
this learning curve people seem to go through as far as what is real happiness throughout their midlife. And then as they get toward around 50 or 60,
Mm.
it's like people discover what true happiness is at that point. Finally.
If you can grasp it, if you didn't go backwards, if you
Yeah.
didn't give in to that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If
That
you,
feeling,
yeah.
that
Like you don't give up if
crisis.
you never gave up, if you kept on going
right?
through,
If you
going
didn't
through.
give
Yeah.
in to that, because a lot of people do. I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't get a Ferrari, did you?
It's not consistent for everyone, Stacey, and I'm sorry you feel that way too. It
Oh, I'm
takes
sorry.
some
Stacey.
people find that the purpose earlier. Some people, I think, take your grandmother. At what point did she find her true purpose?
Okay, my grandmother. Well, it's not all a good story, but
Still,
my grandfather passed away. My grandmother was 50 and she went to college at 50 and got her nurse's degree and was an RN from when she got that till 15 20 years.
she got her RN
So I mean,
at 50
yeah,
years old.
RN.
I love that story.
Really, I mean,
It's never too late to find happiness.
you can't
to
look
find
at
your
yourself as
purpose.
an age.
Yeah.
You
No.
can do what you want whenever you want.
Yep. It's realizing what happiness is, which I don't know. It's like that movie, Pursuit of Happiness. Oh my gosh.
Jenna,
Love that movie. What? Yeah.
Jenna, you need to get in touch with me.
Be happy.
Be happy.
That's like the worst thing you can
Oh, I know.
tell someone who's not
No.
feeling
If
it.
you needed to talk.
Yeah.
I
I met my hubs when I was 50. He's absolutely the best man in the world.
Nice.
You met your husband at 50.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
That is amazing.
That's awesome.
Huh. You know, sleep contributes to happiness. I'm just throw that in there.
Mm.
It has a huge contribution to a person's feeling of happiness.
Oh goodness, yes. I went through a time when I had a very difficult time sleeping and did not, it did not do well.
Yeah. Oh, Stacy, so many people, that's when it happens. The low points. It's like, actually, that's a good point. People start losing their parents once you
Yeah.
hit your 30s and 40s and 50s, and you have to get through that like huge process, that huge loss.
Happy birthday, Voodoo. Happy birthday.
It's got to be the hardest thing. And I tell you,
Sorry.
there are healthy ways of dealing with grief, and there are unhealthy ways of dealing with unhealthy
Yes.
ways. And a lot of people will never recover from the unhealthy choices. So, yeah,
It's tough. My dad
process that in a healthy way if you can.
Right. My dad just turned 90, so And I'm 50.
Happy birthday,
so
Voodoo.
I'm beginning to realize, sadly that what do I want to say? I'm gonna cry. But my dad's 90. It's
Yeah.
hard to think, there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say.
We should do a tribute.
Okay, I'll stop.
We should say the things. I want to say some things about.
Okay, say your things about my
So
dad.
her dad is king of dad jokes. He's so funny. He will say something with
He's
his.
just doing this for me.
Then he'll leave this little grin on his face and just wait for you, and we all die laughing because he's like the worst jokes ever. But
No, they're not the worst.
They're dad jokes.
They're funniest.
He once told I love this. He was getting his ears fitted for hearing aids, right? And so this was not that long ago. I mean, it's when they had
it was recently.
They had good technology here for hearing aids. This dude grew up in the 40s, mind you. So he was a 40s, 50s kid, right? He grew up in the 50s during the Cold War. There's no technology like that. But anyway, that's not the point because he is an engineer, so he actually knows technology.
He's a smart guy.
He's extremely smart. But this technician goes, you may not even realize this, sir, but these things actually have artificial intelligence built right into them. And her dad looked at him deadpan and goes, how much extra is real intelligence? With a straight face. The guy looked at him like he was insane. He thought he didn't know what he was talking about. Her dad was joking. He was totally joking.
How much is real intelligence?
How much extra is real intelligence? That's his humor.
Okay.
That's his humor.
Let's see. You're gonna make me cry. Oh my god, stop.
He's a great guy.
He's 90 though. Yeah. I mean, yes, Nana, Dragonfly, I am 50. Let's just say that here now. I am 50.
My aunt went back to school at 57 and graduated and ran an insurance company for years.
Wow. 107.
That is.
Oh wow.
See, if I
amazing.
live that age, that's why I'm like, I want to be as healthy as I can right now. So if you live that long, you can enjoy your older years.
And like my dad, you need to keep up with the technology.
Yeah.
So you can make fun of these younger dudes.
Golden years. It's only 50. It's only 50. 50 used to sound old to me. Now I'm like, that's not that old. You've got
I like that.
Ton of your life.
Golden years sounds nice. As long as it doesn't correlate to the Golden Girls.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's so what does that, Robin? It's almost like, for me, I think it's because people realize what true happiness is, I guess. What made you feel liberated?
Way. Yeah. I just feel like whatever happened, and now it's what?
Moving on. This is the next phase. Yeah,
this is the good stuff.
This is the good stuff.
This is the good stuff. We can enjoy it now.
See, I don't think 72 is that old either.
No.
It's like,
well, look at that person. What, they lived to 107 years old. I mean, come on.
30 solid years left, not more. Yeah, twilight years would be bad.
Twilight years.
Means your lights are going out at that point.
I'm thinking of okay, I won't say.
I will, and we don't have to just generally talk. If you guys have any topic you want to cover, we had a lot going on the last few weeks, obviously, the last month with the search with Nog and Adam. We may have Vern coming back.
Really?
Maybe.
Really?
Get back to Linville Falls area.
Oh, goodness.
Search the river. We may be doing that. We talk about that.
Oh, we can't say.
Talk about the case if you want.
We did
Cases
last weekend together.
Was that the river?
No.
What did we do last week?
The Cove.
Oh yeah, you can talk about the Cove. I mean, you don't.
Well, you can talk about the Cove. Ryan has been testing out his drone.
Yes.
His underwater drone. That's pretty cool.
Getting better at it. Yeah, the drone. I gotta tell you guys, I'm realizing that I think what what I love to try and do is, like I said, find non-conventional ways of searching. And the drone isn't that unconventional these days. A lot of people have underwater drones.
But I had never seen
A
one.
lot of people, I mean, not a
Until I
ton of
met
people
Vern,
use
I
it.
had never seen one.
Vern showed the various ways you can use the technology, so that
Mhm.
I'm all about building one of those pole cameras, and I'm experimenting. Don't laugh, you guys, but I'm like,
I'm laughing.
this is what I do. I experiment. I'm like, hey, that's really cool. If you can get down in the water, if I could get down in the water to a level above the surface where a camera could view it, who needs sonar when you can actually see the bottom?
Of course.
And I could scan like bottoms of rivers, lakes, whatever, and
Right.
actually visually
Well,
record.
How is your?
But
How's it
the
going?
drone can kind of scan areas. It runs out of battery.
Mm.
You have 45 minutes.
Yeah, it only lasts 45.
So I've been studying how to get Wi-Fi to work from underwater, because the GoPro communicates via Wi-Fi. And if I can get my really high quality 4K GoPro to hover above the water, above the bottom of the water, like a foot, and then I can either take a kayak or a boat and just slowly troll.
Oh,
But the trick is getting that GoPro to hover there and communicate back up, because Wi-Fi doesn't work underwater.
But you're not talking about the drone?
No, this is the GoPro. The drone, like I said,
Why wouldn't you do?
I'd have to hang the drone by a
Oh.
cable. You know what I mean? And
Wait. Somebody asked something. How does the drone work at night underwater?
so what's cool about the drone is, well, the water itself is that you don't really need light, although the sunlight does help if it shines on the bottom. But when you get certain depth, there's no light anyway. Since there's no light anyway at a certain depth, it's got those lights on the front. You just flip those
Yeah,
on,
the
and
drone has lights.
the drone has lights.
Like headlights.
The GoPro, I can attach this big underwater, not big, but a bright underwater light. So I did find a way to do it. I found a way to do it, to make Wi-Fi transmit underwater. Does everyone want to hear how you make Wi-Fi transmit underwater? Do we have any geeks out here, or is everybody like, Ryan is too geeky, I really don't care?
There was one. Yeah, Stacy, I agree. Nug is a goofball.
He's funny.
He was fun.
Nug is hilarious.
When I went out with them that one time, he is.
Thank you. Fun. At least one person, finder of all lost things. Thank you for saying how. So.
The one person.
I just needed one person. Thank you, a fellow geek. So get this. There is an adapter that what's it called? There's this flat adapter you can get that transforms the Wi-Fi signal to a coaxial cable.
Oh, we all know what that means.
To basically those old cables that go in the back of a TV.
Okay, I get
right?
That.
Those round cables. There's an adapter that changes the Wi-Fi signal to 3G. It's basically like what your phone can pick up, and that can be transmitted through the cable up to your phone. Okay. It's as simple as attaching this thing to the back of a waterproof GoPro case, attaching it either with really powerful duct tape, and then the cable does have to be run in some creative way up to your phone, and then you strap the other end of the metal of that cable to the back of your phone. Your phone can pick up the Wi-Fi signal from your GoPro, like I think up to 30 feet underwater. Wow. So if I can figure out a creative way to get either a downrigger hooked to a string, like a powerful string, with the light and the GoPro down there with the cable attached, we could literally troll, and I could see everything the GoPro can see down there. It's going to look like a mad scientist setup.
What's new?
But that's how you do it.
Robin, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin. You are amazing.
Thank you.
You guys, I can't even.
You are the best family.
Yeah, it's been hard lately. With the amount of, like I just talked about, the gear I just talked about, to make that setup, like you could do expensive ways to do it, but if I just use, thank you, all-purpose.
We're getting down to duct tape.
All-purpose duct tape. That adapter is probably the most expensive part. It's like $50, I think.
We're getting down to.
But you get like a $20 roll of 30. I don't know how much 30 feet of that cable costs. And the downrigger is expensive. I got to get a cheap manual downrigger, but even that's like $100.
Say, as I
or fishing pole.
Before,
maybe I'll use a fishing pole.
Our deck in our at our house is like warping. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna-
maybe like a
Oh,
PVC,
shit.
maybe like a PVC pole, because I can do sections and actually, I like that idea.
Hmm.
You can actually
Where's
have,
your PVC
you can,
pipe?
well, like Vern had those pipes that you connected through you screw them piece to
Yeah.
piece, and I could have literally have the cable
Well,
and
you gotta
everything
be
going
a
down in there.
MacGyver. And you're good at
No, you
that.
just put piece at a time and put it
Well,
in
I
the
know,
water.
but that's the MacGyver.
Thank you, finder of all lost things. I think that's
That's why she's or he is a finder of all lost things.
she.
That's cool. She. Sorry. I said she or he.
You're looking at have you seen our wish list keep growing? What sizes of gloves. So I didn't tell you.
Gloves?
Our special search. Did I put that in our list? We
I have
have
no
we
idea.
have a
what he's
cave
talking about.
we're gonna be caving soon. You know that. And so I think on the Amazon list, that's what the gloves were for. There were gloves. There's like helmet. Stuff goes on the list when we have money to buy it.
Hmm.
We take it off the list, but it's like stuff that's on our list that eventually we'll buy. But if some miracle worker out there can help
Well,
early, that'd be
well,
great.
finder of all things mostly finds socks. Do you finder of all things? Do you do searches for?
There, I did put hiking
Does she-
socks. Like I got hiking socks on there for you.
Oh,
and
you
me.
put some on for
Yeah,
me.
of course I put stuff for
Aw,
you.
That's so sweet.
I
And
don't-
you know what kind of?
Yeah, so I put gloves for you and I too.
Anyway,
But
gloves.
what size of gloves are you? I didn't even put the size. Did I?
Well, oh my god, are we really gonna take time doing this?
Well, she asked what size, and I don't know if I put it.
If it's women, probably medium. But
Did
if
I
it's
not put size? What am I doing?
Ryan, do we really need to take time to do this?
Okay, so what size are you? Oh, see, they don't
Me?
have extra small. When did I put these on here? I don't even. There's not even good sizes. I might take these off actually, and put different ones. Let Jen.
Oh, but
take a
they're
look.
called stealth black.
Stealth. I think these were like people kept asking me. You guys, people constantly are like, stop touching things with your bare hands. So I think I went and just threw some gloves on there because I'm like, I'm gonna get some at some point. I can't.
Just so you know, I
I-
have
I
no
use-
access to this wish list.
I use those little what do they call it? Neoprene?
Yeah.
Vinyl, whatever.
Yeah, we have those
gloves, but
that
someday-
works. But if we're going caving, that one.
Someday I'll get regular gloves.
Don't worry about that stuff, guys.
Yeah, thank you for
We're good.
wanting to
We're
help.
good.
Is your husband a geek, Nana, for life? Hopefully, if you love geeks.
Or are you a geek?
Or, you may be a geek. I went to a cave near John B. Dennis Bridge. Wait, John B. Dennis Bridge? That's
Is this raining?
the one near the dam, right?
Uh-oh, you got Ryan.
No, that's a different cave. That's not the
interested.
one we found. That's a different cave.
Found a
Rain Dancer,
stone-
you've got to
oh.
let me know where that is. I love caves.
Unfortunate. What happened when we tried to go inside that cave you found?
Oh, needle sticks. Okay, thank you, Robin. What? Say that again.
When we went into that cave that we want to go back to, what happened to me?
Yeah, so we found a cave, and it was while we were on the boat. And we're like, this is not far from where the river places we've been searching, and so we decided to jump off the boat, go into just to explore a little bit, not do a full cave search. And poor Jen, the first thing she did is bang her head.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that's
I'm
why
like, rocks are really hard.
Yeah, that's why they wear helmets in caves.
It really hurt, guys.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't get a concussion. Gavel geeks.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. She is a geek. Gavel Geeks is the biggest geek ever.
Yeah, but okay.
Trash burning place. It's near the trash burning place for Eastman. It had to swim. You've got to swim to it. That is so cool.
What's the trash burning place for you?
I have no idea. I didn't know that there's oh wait, she might be talking about the fire. No, not the fire training place because that's a different part of town. Don't know. Yeah, I was thinking, Steven, something like that, like a rubber tape to keep it on like there's no way that stuff's going to come off.
Right.
But I have to figure out a way to put that on my phone and then not have it permanently stuck on my phone. So
People, You're just asking him.
I love it.
have
See
to
all the
buy a
geeks?
new
They're helping me
phone.
figure out how to attach cable to all my
Let's
stuff.
make this like a separate thing.
Okay, I'll check it out. PEX. Okay. So yeah, we have a lot going on.
Well, we're not going to do that right now, are we?
No, I'm not. No. Sorry. We have the bridge.
Bridge.
We have the cave search coming up. Man, we have a long list of places.
Bridge they're working on now.
That's the John B. Nez she's talking
okay.
about, where the cave is.
Okay.
PEX. Gotta remember that.
So Ryan,
Yes.
what's our next focus? Because we're talking about all this stuff.
Next focus
I
for searching.
personally want to know what our next focus is.
Next focus for searching?
Yes.
Well, you know we got the cave coming.
Right. So I mean, we're talking about this stuff on here. You guys, I never know what we're gonna do till the weekend.
Let's talk about. We can talk about the two
so
cases.
if you can help me figure out what we're doing.
Shelly
this
just
weekend.
helped. So we cycle.
Oh.
I try to cycle,
Okay.
and I'm sorry to the people that want us to constantly only search for summer, but
Yes, we do.
we try to cycle, and so we have Layla's case. I'm trying. There's things going on there. There was that big search that we were excited about because we had heard it was coming, so we kind of held off for a while with Layla. We thought law enforcement was going to find something, and then they didn't. So
No.
there's a couple places I have. See what I can say. I'm going to look at our list and see what I can actually. And then the Holland case is so much harder in my opinion.
Well, but
I
I don't know why, but it seems to me that it would be solved.
Yeah, there's no. If you're asking about the
sooner.
news, Shelly, there's no news
It
on
would be
Layla's case.
solved like. I think it should have been solved by now. Personally, it should.
Oh, a lot of cases should have been solved.
Well, I know, but
before
I'm
a
just
year.
like, okay, I'll shut up now.
Doom Guy, it is so hard to take cases. Sorry, to
What?
take breaks. So hard
It
to take
is. It
breaks
is.
between cases.
But
I meant to say.
personally, I think sometimes we need to take a breath.
Now, some weekend, like
and refocus.
yeah, some weekends I'm
right?
just like, okay, this weekend we're off and we will chill out.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It
We need
is.
to refocus sometimes.
Again, our mentor will constantly say, Ryan, you need to breathe. Like you need to stop for a weekend, spend time with your family. Like, okay. Like,
And I
mom,
let her
thanks,
know,
mom.
and
I'll be
let
like,
her know that maybe
yes,
half a
Mom.
day he takes off.
yes, mom. Layla, we've got one spot. Okay, so there's a spot I want to get to. I'm not gonna say where it is, but it's a piece of land, and the mother actually gave us a heads up that she searched some of it. She said some of it's really difficult. There are cliffs, and it might be water. I can't remember. It's really weird because it looks like it's in the middle of town, but not really. It's like isolated. But the problem is I really want a cadaver dog for that place because if
Yeah.
it's all ground, then I don't know. I feel like we'd be more successful in that search in particular with a dog, and our dog is
Not quite there yet.
not there yet. So, okay. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, no. Problem is I can't read your mind, so I don't know what you want me to do. So yeah, there's a Layla search on the list. We may go anyway. I don't know. It's so hard with we can get like anything else. We can get divers. I can get particular types of gear sometimes, but it's the dog. Like the dog is the one thing we just can't seem to figure out.
Have we asked?
I've emailed people. I've even asked like for people to come and help, and also like, hey, how about just training? Like training, even though we don't have search certifications.
Right.
They don't care. Nobody cares.
It's not that they
Run
don't.
around.
I'm sure there's a reason.
No, it's because we're not in the inner circle of search and rescue. So
True. Well,
whatever. We'll do it ourselves. Thank you, Stacy.
No, I just think as far as Layla goes, It just seemed like there was more upfront um, knowledge about what happened, information about what happened. Not that
there's more suspects that I've heard of. There were. I'll be honest with you. There were leaks. There were like the PI at the beginning was leaking. I don't know if you call it leaking, but just releasing more than the cops would. And then once we got connected with this wonderful woman, Jennifer Santinello,
yeah,
very sweet. She's been very
for real.
She is. I'll tell you, there's such a world of difference when you're able to talk to the parents and they want your help and they're willing to like, hey, could you check out this area because we couldn't get to it all. And we're like, yes, absolutely. Just
Sure.
ask us for anything and we'll be there. Having that relationship with a parent of a missing child is amazing.
But I understand, us being YouTubers, that some parents would not want us there, because thinking that we're there for the views.
Yeah, well, most YouTubers aren't even trying to help search wise, so they just want to like have an interview and make money off of it. Right. So yeah, I understand why parents don't want to, but it's nice to be able to cover a case when you have parents.
Oh yes.
Who are willing to talk and just work through it.
It's helpful for both. I mean, it's just a symbiotic.
Nothing against the parents, Summer's parents.
Oh no.
But and again, the reason they don't talk to YouTubers is because of the beating they've got on.
Shoot, it's been 3 years. They've gotten
dragged through the mud, and it's not like guilty or innocent, either way. It's like I think that it's like focus on trying to find the child, and if they're not going to help, or if they're not going to talk to YouTubers or talk to us, and they're not going to help us, we get so many people asking, why aren't they thanking you? Why aren't they helping you? Well, it's been 3 years. Jaded. It's been 3 years. They're jaded. And it would be nice if we could work with them and just ask questions, but I don't blame them.
But they're not,
because of everything they went through.
As far as I know, they're not helping the law enforcement anymore, correct?
They're not working with law enforcement.
They're not working.
They haven't heard anything from law enforcement either.
I know, but it sounds like they're not agreeing. Like,
you're thinking of the few days after where they got a lawyer and the police said they weren't cooperating.
They weren't cooperating, but it's still that. It's true,
right? It's what Nana says. It's what Nana said. Just focus on. Really, that's all you can do is you focus on the missing child and whatever you can learn about the case from however you can. If you don't have a parent to talk to, it's going to be a hell of a lot harder. But there's still ways. There's people you can talk to.
Can do.
There's people in the community.
At that point, I mean, we're doing what we can do.
And there's people who were neighbors. There's people who knew them. I mean, there's ways to try to get some clues of where to look, but it's a hell of a lot harder. And I don't know.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
That's why I always say.
I want to say to Robin, shouldn't you be sleeping still? Like, what are you doing? Why are you here then? We love having you here, but
Robin,
to skip out on sleep after the procedure.
Thank you for the other day. I just have to say, Robin.
Oh, Nana, you know you would. You know you'd talk to us at least, right? I hope. I'm just teasing.
It's okay.
I'm just teasing.
It's okay.
I know what you're saying.
Totally understand. I wouldn't either.
No, she's like, I would get attacked.
Yeah. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Like, obviously.
I just like to tease her because I know how much.
But I don't trust any other YouTuber.
Yeah, I know how much she doesn't like YouTube.
That's what the problem with YouTube is. I'm like.
Is there any info on the county that Tennessee? Is there any info on the county in Tennessee that TBI served law enforcement search warrants and mayor corrupt officials? Are you talking about Washington County, the stuff going on in Johnson City with the corruption and the cops and Sean Williams?
I don't know any of this. Oh gosh, are we going to get into that?
No, there's so much corruption. Like, it's out. It's not a conspiracy theory. In Johnson City, it's just it's on the news and it's just insane.
I don't want to get into this.
Is that what you're talking about? Because if that is, I mean, there's tons of info out there, but it's on the news. I don't think. I'm not gonna say if I know.
We don't know specifics. I don't think we can.
There's tons of information out there on that.
Well, we got to do some research on that, right?
No, Jen. It's literally going to trial, like going to court. Like the Johnson City's getting sued. It's
Why didn't I know?
it's not a
I'm
conspiracy. It's like,
I'm so out
yeah,
of the. Like,
no,
I'm
they
just so in the
the
dark. I
police
just
the police helped him get away with it. Like covered
helped
it
him
up.
get away with what?
Sean Williams attacked women, assaulted women. They reported it, and the cops were basically brushing it all under the rug. It's all out in the open. It's not a conspiracy, and the city's going to court for it.
Well, that gives me a lot of trust in.
But yeah,
Law
that's
enforcement.
if that's what you're talking about. There's a lot of info, but it's pretty much all out there.
Oh, that's like
Nothing new that I've
too
heard.
much for me.
Yes, yeah, Johnson City is.
Mhm.
The Sean Williams thing has always bugged me. Whatever since it came out, because I'm like, all of that material had to be produced from victims, and there's child stuff. So there's real victims there, and it's like, who were those
really
victims?
Don't want to talk about that.
So, well, I mean, that's the
I
that's what we
know-
cover.
I know, but
Oh, I'm doing true crime, but I don't want to talk about true crime.
no. And I listen to everything. But when I guess when
Yeah.
I think about the cases that we're involved in and so close to, I don't want to think about it in that way.
Well, I mean,
I know
yeah.
we have to. I
Yeah.
know. Oh, definitely, Shelly. Every state has some kind of corruption. There's no question.
Yeah, it depends where in the state. I mean, what made me feel really, really good, I got to tell you guys, like we always struggled around here with, well, and I think it's about the Summer case too, like Summer Wells case. People around here are so sick of like outsiders coming in, YouTubers coming in,
Oh yeah.
trying to get
I don't
interviews,
blame
talking to people.
I don't
I'll tell you,
blame
it
them.
was so refreshing going up to North Carolina, down to North Carolina, Linville Falls, and I was able to ask a search and rescue chief questions, and he was happy to answer.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, this is so different than Tennessee, at least our part of Tennessee. Like you're actually, and they appreciate it. They asked for our channel. They wanted our card. They gave us their information. It was just
all depends on
like,
the
can we move to
circumstances.
North Carolina
No.
because
I mean that
it's so much easier.
That makes no sense. We're working on the Summer Wells case, and it's here.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I know. It's time.
I'm getting
We hit
sleepy.
the 1 hour and 22-minute mark, and so we have 8 minutes before Jen starts nodding off.
No, I just need to go read my book.
Oh, you want to go read your book?
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm a reader.
So we had our tribe night. How was it?
Oh,
Did you
so
like it?
glad.
Did you like tribe night?
I love tribe night. I told Ryan it's like our family night.
She said to me, she's like, you got Ryan, because I almost was like, hey, can we skip Thursday because I'm tired? And she goes, Ryan, the people that show up on Thursdays are like family. We need to be there for them. People want to watch. I'm like,
That's what I
okay.
said.
So we're here for you all, our family, our tribe.
Well,
I mean, I love to.
We're not
I'm not saying
all
I'm not
like,
excited
oh,
about.
we're here for. No, but I really.
No, it's good to.
I know, like a lot of you are going through stuff.
I think
as we
that's.
all do.
I think that's
and
why you.
I just want to tell you that I care about you. And really, if you need anything, somehow get in touch with us. Correct?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
as always.
I know a lot of you going through stuff, and I understand that. Okay, Jenna, that sounds good.
We will, Stacy. Pretty much every weekend we are doing something, so we'll be out there, and you guys will keep seeing every week. You know what we're working on, and just hope for the best, and please pray that by some miracle, we stumble on something that brings answers for one of these families. And it's, again, I keep saying this, I'm going to say this, you guys will get sick of hearing me say it. At the end of every video I say it, but we would do it without viewers. We started doing it without many, and we will continue doing it regardless. We're we're doing it for summer, but you guys, you don't understand the amount of encouragement, especially the way YouTube is, when you got people like you who are just show so much love
Mhm.
and so much support and just encouragement that it just, I don't know, that's some of the darkest moments when it's like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment.
Yeah.
I keep hearing things that you guys write in my head, like, don't give up. It's okay. Like, it's the next time you've crossed off an area. It's okay. Keep on going. Don't give up.
Well,
And
I,
that's very
I
motivating.
I just know you guys are real people. And I want you to know that I care about you. And I know some, like, especially lately, a lot of you guys are going through some stuff. And I want you to know I support you. And, I've been through stuff in my life. So if you need any help or whatever, just get in touch with us and I'll take you on. Love to talk to you guys.
Yeah. Thank you all. Hope you all have a good night. And we will see you on Sunday.
Yes, we will.
All right. Have a great night, everyone. Bless you.
Love you guys.